Welcome back. It is Goblin Gang, week 17 against Minnesota. Lost in overtime last week to the Rams, dude. One win clinches us a playoff spot, as you see, so either this week or next week. The Vikings need a win. If they win, they have a better record than Detroit despite having 3 ties and only having 1 win over 500. It affects them differently because they have less... Ties don't really count for anything, so because they have less games that count towards their record, a win bumps it more. They're more impacted by a win or a loss than Detroit is. Like, let's say Detroit loses and the Vikings lose. Detroit or the Vikings will fall down further as well. So, winning here is huge. A loss hurts them a lot more too. So if they get a win, I mean, they're in the playoffs. They'd be in the wild card spot over Detroit. So let's see what they can do. Huge game here. We can end their season here, or I mean, they can compete. Let's see what they do here. I would love to see them in the playoffs, by the way. I'm starting off, kicking off the ball to Minnesota. Let's see how their offense looks to start off this game. Our defense has been pretty good. It's maybe really telling if they're a playoff team or not on this opening possession. A couple good plays here, it looks like. Yep. Passing up the defense on mid and long range passes. And there we go, beating the cornerbacks and the linebackers multiple times. And there's a touchdown. Good drive by the Vikings on the opening play. In possession. Good job. Okay. Kicked to the 8. Many returning this one. Gets out to the 30. Gets out to the 33, it looks like. And gets just a little short. About 25 yards on their turn. Crossing first play. Carry for 3. Gets bumped a little bit there. Not a bad play by them. Let's look for Davis on a short play. Get taken out by the tight end. I don't know why they're still concerned there. Gave up the first down. Nothing more though. Crossing trying to bounce outside. Gets outside. Gets hit on the ankle at the 50. Stiff arms. Gets the first down. Crossing again, trying to bounce outside. Just barely gets the first down. At the 45 now. Crossing gets hit for -1. Wow. Good tackle there. Enough to crossing again. Get down that sideline, breaks a tackle, gets hit for 10 yards. 3rd and 1. Still crossing again. Ooh, good tackle there. Forcing us to a field goal. Good play there. I thought we had a run on that left tackle. Brady makes the 51-yarder look like nothing. That was an easy kick. Minnesota back with the ball in their hands. And go 3 and out. Ball back in our possession at the 45, it looks like. Yep. Oh my goodness. Trying to lead Davis deep. A little underthrown there. Catches it though for 21. Just not able to lead him on that one. Crossing outside. Stiff arm. Gets a great run here. Breaks tackles. Gets hit for 32 yards at the 2-yard line. Wow. I thought they got him. Setting a blitz. Liggins tries taking up the middle. Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. First quarter coming near an end. There, just a giant bubble there in the middle. Line doing a pretty good job stopping that, giving Liggins a run outside that right tackle there. Now up 3 points at the end. Missed extra point there, makes it a 2-point game. Wow, I was just complimenting Brady. So Vikings have the ball, back down 2. And we force a 3 and out again. Ball back at the 44. Do we have Davis deep? No. Look at B short though. That's the outside, a couple guys missed. One guy on him. Good block there. Can't break that one. 26 yards to the 30 of Minnesota. Already in great field position here. Gonna run up the middle with Crossin. They stuff him at the line. Great run blocking there again. I mean, good job containing Crossin's runs. He has a one good run, breaking a couple tackles there, and as I say that, he gets a 12-yard run into red zone territory. But I mean, I feel like they're doing a good job containing on a lot of these plays. Trying to run it extra. Gets a 10-yard run there again, and that's a good run. Breaking tackles. Running outside, check down. Trying to get all the way out, cuts back in, dives, 8-yard receiving play. Running all the way out to that sideline and running back in. Let's go for 2 here. Short play to Davis. Come back. Touchdown. Good. Up 10 now against Minnesota. Back with the ball. Maybe we'll get a play here. And it looks like we're going to drive pretty far into our side of the field at the 28. Is this a scoring distance? No. Oh, it is. Okay, whatever. Ball back in our hands. Many with a return opportunity to the left hash, it looks like. Just short of it, actually. Going to bounce outside. Good coverage there. There's just nothing opening up on that left side. Short pass to B. Ends up getting 15. I thought it was going to get tackled right there. So he ended up getting an extra few yards there. Crossing the carry now. First and 10. Bouncing outside to two guys. Smith breaks a tackle. 15 yards on that run across the 50. Can we get in field goal range? Yes, we can. We're going to run up the middle with Crossing again. Bouncing outside. 4-yard run there. Clock is still running under 30 seconds now. Checking it down. 6 yards first down on that catch. Under 20 seconds now. We're going to keep running the ball. We have our timeouts. Let's try hitting B in the middle. Oh, Bigsby catching that one. First timeout, 10 seconds left. Gonna run it outside with Crossan. Bouncing all the way outside. Stiff arm, no, breaks a tackle. 3 seconds left. Good run there for about 9 yards. We're going to kick a field goal here, though, from the 17-yard line. Red zone territory. End up getting red zone territory. That's a great drive to end it. Up 6 now at halftime. And we get the ball to start it, and then you. Turn opportunity here, way outside that left hash. Short kick to the 7. Serving outside, bounce outside. I like bouncing outside. Gets space. Gets to 35. Not a bad return. Not a bad return at all. About 27 yards on that one. Crossing, running outside again. Gets all the way outside. Makes a couple guys miss. Gets pushed out of bounds 9 yards down. 2nd and inches. Bouncing outside again. Breaks a tackle. Gets stuffed at the line though on this one. 3rd and inches now. Awesome. Gonna take it right tackle. Gets the first. Breaks tackle. 8 yards. Across the 50 now. Great runs by Crossan. I mean, we're just gonna chip away at them. Hit B deep now. Sit Bigsby underneath. A little overthrown. Ended up able to catch that one. Good job, Bigsby. Crossan trying to run outside on 2nd and inches. Gets hit for -1. Left tackle now on 3rd and 2. Breaking tackles. Gets the first. Puts it out of bounds 5 yards down the field. First down. That's all that we were looking for. Short play to B. Zigzagging his way. Dives for the first. Does. At the 24. Is Davis going to open up deep here? We're going to lead him. In the middle. Caught the 8. 23 yards to the 2-yard line. And this is going to be another play. Let's see. Can we cross it right up the middle? Yes, we can. Untouched. Going for 2 here now. Short play to B. That puts us up 2 touchdowns now. Up 14 points. Having a decent offensive position here, Minnesota is. Has the ball on our side of the field. And it looks like they're going to score on this. Catching it at the 9. Right hash this time. Able to get up to the 30. Breaks a tackle. Goes to the 33, it looks like. Let's see. Deep ball opportunity here. Just hit Davis there in the middle. 16 yards on that one. Everyone there in the middle. Nearing the end of the 3rd quarter, just short of the 52nd and 10. Cross running it up the middle. Breaking a tackle. 5 yards. 4th quarter straight now. We're up 7. We have the ball just across the 50. We can be on this back shoulder pass. Ooh, oh, I meant to hit the down juke a couple times there. I ended up hitting the up juke. Still got a fairly good gain. Didn't hurt him that much. Back shoulder again. Bouncing outside. Goes out of bounds. 8 yards to 27 though. Crossan has a lane right tackle. Breaks a tackle, though. Hard hit. Gets 4 yards, though. Stays on his feet. Short pass to Bigsby. A little too far outside. Bobbles it. 2nd and 10 now. Let's hit Davis short. He's going to do a huge play here. Waiting late for the throw. Bouncing outside. Gets hit 9 yards. I'm surprised they were able to pursue him there. Just short of the first third and inches. Crossing going to take it again from the 13-yard line. Bounced outside, makes a couple guys miss, breaks a tackle, 10 yards, within the 5 now. Slate with Liggins, left tackle side, cutting back in the middle, dives, touchdown by Liggins. What a run. Short run there, puts up 2 touchdowns again though. And Brady's kick should be good that time. Yes, it is. Made 2 field goals this game. We went for 2 twice this time. Missed an extra point though. Zuber with a sack. Good job. Having a 20 tackle game last week with a sack this week. Ooh, my goodness. Trying to hit B on that one. Ended up getting thrown out a sack and ends up hitting Crossan on that one. Nothing opening up here. Gets hit for -6 yards. Not sacked because it counts as a scramble on that one. Technically would be a sack. Hit outside. Davis making a great catch there for 11. Makes it 3rd and 5. Definitely more manageable now. Short play to Bigsby. Bouncing outside makes the guy miss. And gets the first down. And that ends the game. What a play. Crossan taking the ball. Carrying this one. Outside for 6. Clock still running at the 40. 2nd and 4. Running up the middle with Crossan again. Trying to find the lane. Gets 1. Clock still running. 20 seconds left. Running up the middle. Trying to go left. Gets tackled at the line. Clock still running. Oh, we're up 2 touchdowns. They already won. Going for on 4th down. They'll run the clock down. Liggins holding on to as long as possible to run the clock down. Runs the clock almost all the way out. Slides for 7 yards. And the clock runs out. What a play. What a play. Liggins having a good game. That's a win. Minnesota now is out of the playoffs. Look at that. They fell behind Tampa Bay even. They're out. Detroit won. So unless Detroit ties, like let's say Detroit loses, Minnesota wins and Tampa Bay wins, they pass. But they're tied then. They're all tied. That's the best that Minnesota can do is tie. They're hoping for a tie now. And that's not good for them. Because they tied them. So it's not like they have a favorable matchup over them. So it's however they did in their division. Respectfully. Which, I'm not sure how that's going to look for them. So not looking good for Minnesota. Zuber with 3 tackles on the day after 20 last week. Does get a sack, though, to help with that. Winters and Selleck each with 12 tackles and Cleary with 10. Great plays all the way around. Crossan with a lot of yards. Menahue, a little quieter of a game. Did he have 3 returns? So he had 4. Yeah. Quieter game day in the return game for the second-year returner. Davis and B did a little bit here. Nothing too impressive, it looks like. Davis had that 1 catch on the sideline in the 4th quarter to end the game. Both wide receivers now pass 100 receptions in the season. And Crossan, nearing 3,000 yards on the season rushing-wise. 1 game left in the regular season. Having a great year. He's probably going to be MVP, I would think. I mean, Liggins could get it, just because he only has 5 interceptions and 50 touchdowns. He has 3,000 yards, though, in the air. And Crossan has almost as many of that on the ground. 3,500. Crossan has 2,500. Yeah. And that's insane. I think Crossan should get it. Liggins just has so much. Like, he has like a 10 touchdown interception ratio and a sack ratio as well. About 6 to 1. Not bad either. He's just been so good on the year. Liggins has been. It's going to be hard for Crossan to get MVP, even though Crossan should get it. I think Liggins is going to get Rookie of the Year. He's a rookie. And then Crossan should get MVP. And then would Davis or B get Offensive Player of the Year? Maybe. They might give Liggins MVP and Rookie of the Year, and then Crossan Offensive Player of the Year, which I think is just wrong. To give Offensive Player of the Year to Liggins, though, it seems also wrong. Defensive Player of the Year is probably Winters, it looks like. He looks like he's closing out pretty strong here. Khalili is not out of it, I don't think. But Zuber had 20 tackles that 1 week, which might help him out. Looks like it buffs his stats a little bit. But Selleck has more tackles than him. It's going to be close. I think Winters has it right now with just how many points he has. He had that 1 game with 3 of them, a forced fumble and 2 sacks. I think it looks really promising for Winters. But we'll see how that comes out. 1 more game in the regular season, and then we have a bye week to start off the playoffs. We clinched that 1 seed It looks like the Niners are guaranteed to be in the playoffs. If they lose, if we beat them, they're over 500. And Tampa Bay, the best they can do is be 500. Same thing with Minnesota. So they're guaranteed to be in that spot, even with a loss. Detroit, if they lose, they're tied with Tampa Bay and Minnesota, so it's however that tiebreaker goes. But San Francisco is guaranteed to be in the playoffs, even if we beat them this next week. So we're going to see the Rams and the Niners possibly in the playoffs. All the divisions. Ooh, my. New Orleans, if they lose and Tampa Bay wins, I don't know who's playing up in that week. So check the schedule this week. What am I looking for? Tampa Bay versus the Saints. Tampa Bay wins this game. Tampa Bay makes the playoffs. And if the Saints win, the Saints make the playoffs. And if Tampa Bay makes the playoffs, could Minnesota get in with the tiebreaker over Detroit if Detroit manages to lose and Minnesota wins? Maybe. And that's if they play each other here. Do they play each other too? No, Detroit plays Chicago. Minnesota plays Green Bay. That's going to be a little tougher for them. Because it's Green Bay, Green Bay. Chicago is the 1 seed actually, so that's good for them. Green Bay must be further down than... Look at that, Green Bay. This is a good matchup for Minnesota actually. That's probably the best thing that could happen for them. Detroit's playing the best team. Minnesota's playing the worst team. Could get a win here. Detroit gets a loss. Very promising for Minnesota to make the playoffs, actually, if that's how it goes. So it's going to be based on division. So that's an extra win for them. Because look, their win percentage. I don't know how to do. They don't have a negative net, but I've seen teams with negative nets over a positive net get in over. So it's going to be hard to know how they're going to score that. So until then, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And that's going to be that. A lot of young guys, all doing great here. Clinch the playoffs, and we're going week 18 against the Niners. We don't have a perfect season. I guess we're not doing a perfect season. I mean, the Niners are guaranteed to make the playoffs anyway. It might as well take our guys some rest. Rookie should play Clearly. Do we rest Clearly? They're trying to get stats for accolades. I think we leave Liggins in. Rookie quarterback. B and Davis. I'll rest both of them and put Menahue in as a sole wide receiver. Is that good? I'd feel bad otherwise taking out one over the other. So they're both good receivers this year. There's no point in me putting one under the other. So Menahue, return game as well. Let's take out our 4 key defensive players. There we go. That's what our team's going to look like going into next week. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. So let's go take a rest and let's see. Until then, I'm Goblin Gang. Look at our stars. Oh my goodness. I'm Goblin Gang. This was our spot for a perfect season, but it looks like we're just going for the repeat now. And we're just crushing it. If you look at our stats, you guys want to see our stats. Look at that net. 178. Chicago's 160 and Dallas has 124. The AFC, no one's even close. No one's even close. So the NFC, it should be an NFC championship, I feel like, this year. They're just crushing it. It could be in the AFC with tougher matchups, but the NFC looks just so dominant. Some of these teams, pretty promising for us. So, bye guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Goblin King out.